Hey everyone, I want to come on and give a quick video on a real talk, real situation on the current economy. In relations to cybersecurity, I know people who have been let go. Now, we're talking about people who have CISSP, have years of experience, and definitely landed a job with no problem because they have the skills and the knowledge to, fulfill this role. But because of uncertainties now with tariffs increasing to ridiculous amounts, and companies are struggling to figure out what the hell is going to happen, not just now, but possibly even next week, because everything seems to be flip flopping pretty frequently. So, with that being said, organizations are definitely preparing itself. And with that, you're going to see a lot of people or roles, positions overlap each other. And when they figure that out, they are eliminating roles. The other thing to that is if you are in fact in the process of interviewing or possibly getting hired to fulfill a position in cybersecurity or even IT, the position salary itself is probably not as attractive anymore. And that, of course, comes with a lot of other overheads that, the company has to pay as far as cost. And, if these tariffs are sitting in place, then there is a bigger challenge. A lot of companies are stopping productions, depending on what it is that they provide as far as services, and especially if they're selling goods. Now, service providers are probably not as impacted, but you have to remember, who are they catering to, right? Federal government has already eliminated a lot of vendor contracts. So with that being said, that trickles that back down to the private sector, people who are actually hiring as consultants to perform these services. And also, I would say is that because of all this is happening, uh, some may say that we're already in a recession, and some are predicting that the recession is going to be hitting harder than what we're experiencing now. So, what I'm trying to say here is that if your passion, and it may not even matter, right? Because you still need to find money and put food on the table, whether it's cyber or you want to get your foot in the door in IT, there's still a lot of videos out there that's going to say, a lot of websites that are going to say, take this boot camp, take this course. And I've been seeing it. And if I had to do a video, I could do a video every single day on the new crap that I find. And it'll just get repetitive. And I'll find no relevance to why I'm even doing these videos, because you'll get sick of tired seeing me spewing the same nonsense about don't listen to them. And really, don't listen to them. I think you have to find your niche. There you go. You have to find your niche. If this is something that you still really want to do as far as cybersecurity, there's so many different paths. Please do not, do not attend any type of boot camp slash any type of college or, programs that offer you and tell you that, cybersecurity jobs are in high demands. No, they are not in high demands right now. Do not listen to it. And it's kind of like in black and white. It's like all in front of you right now. People are not hiring the same way they were hiring a couple years back. What they are looking for are people with experience. And even though the position may say entry level, they're looking for someone with experience. I've been speaking to a few recruiters, and they told me straight out that, yeah, companies want someone that they can kind of just bring on and absorb everything right away, and that they have some experience within that industry, because they don't have the money or the time to bring someone up from the bottom. And that's the difficult part of it, right? So how does one that's starting off in cybersecurity get their foot in the door? In this point in time, it all has to do with luck, unfortunately. Now, you as an individual who is still committed to all this, yes, you really have to kind of put your heads in the book and start studying, and do as much as you can to understand this industry. Many comments have said over and over again, this cybersecurity in a whole, as far as any position, is not, there's no entry level. There is no entry level. And I don't disagree with that. Some may argue the point, but like it has to be an entry level somewhere around cybersecurity. And we can go back and forth on that, but again, right? They probably came up from being a support desk, or a help desk technician, or somewhere along the lines of that, or a junior networking admin, and they progressively became into, or got adapted into, the whole cybersecurity portion of it, right? I've seen that happen as well. But it's very difficult right now. I would suggest not spending or wasting your money on any boot camps or any other programs, or being upsold by anyone that tells you that, you're still able to land this six-figure job or this high-paying cybersecurity job because it's in such high demands. Trust me, I know people that are still getting let go. So, whether you want to believe me or some article or some other YouTuber that's stating that these are the 5 things you need to know in order to get a job, take your pick, but I'm just putting a kind of public announcement out there. So if you enjoy the content, please hit that like, comment, and let me know what your thoughts are. And I'll see you guys again really soon. Take care.